Welcome back.
To Marriage Beyond the Veil.
I have a question for you. What do you think is the best way to deliver some difficult, unflattering, or just bad news to your spouse?
Well, I think the first thing that you should do is pray about how you're going to say it. And then for me, I always try to talk it out in my head. So if I say this to the person, so say for instance, if I wanted to tell you, that haircut you have is really jacked and you really liked your haircut.
Okay.
So how would I want to come to you and say, you know what? That haircut is, I wouldn't do that.
Is it, okay, so let's take the haircut.
Okay.
And the haircut you think is really jacked.
Mm-hmm.
I like the haircut.
Mm-hmm.
Is it even necessary to address it?
If it really bothers you, yes. The bottom line is, if you had a haircut and it really, really was something that I didn't find that was flattering, then it's going to ultimately affect the way that I look at you or the way that I feel.
Oh, so what I hear you saying is your love has conditions based upon hairstyles.
You just might not seem as sexy if you got a haircut that I don't particularly care
what I hear you saying is your love has conditions based on hairstyles.
Yeah, it's all about your
hair.
It's all about your hair.
Look, it's hair. It'll grow back, and in some cases, with some folks, it won't grow at all. But yeah, styles change.
Walk right into this one.
What?
Because I remember one time we were going somewhere, and you said to me, "Are you going to do something to your hair?"
Okay.
So,
styles and being presentable, two different things.
Oh, is it really?
Styles, that's one thing. Being presentable, always imperative.
See, I'm saying, be careful what you say, because there's not really a difference between you having a jacked up haircut that I don't particularly care for.
I beg to differ.
Or if I didn't just decide to slick my hair down before we walked out the door.
Jacked up hair can be a matter of perception.
Okay.
Looking like who done it and what for, totally different.
And that's still your perception of what my hair looks like.
Yes, but my perception is the one that matters. So there you have it.
So again, do you tack like I do? Take a minute, think about it, and how am I going to tell him that his haircut is jacked up? Or do you just go, you going to do something to your hair before you leave out the house?
That's better than saying, hey, your hair is jacked.
Well, see, I never would say that. I would have come to you in a much more loving kind of way.
Okay. Give us an example.
Well, like, honey, remember I told you the other day, I said, what is that? I don't think they understand how to cut your hair. And you said it's your hair, the way that it's growing, because it was like he had a ledge. I could have said, ooh, they jacked your hair up. And he really takes great pride in the way that his hair looks. But I didn't say that.
I wish we all did. No, she does. Whew. So, how does one deliver bad news to the one that they love?
With tact.
With tact?
And honesty.
Honesty?
Mm-hmm.
But then...
And clarity.
Clarity. All of those are good things.
Mm-hmm.
But also decide whether or not one needs to share at all. Until tomorrow.
We're going to finish that because I want to know what
the
you
Lord
shouldn't be
says the same.
sharing. Okay. Bye. Have a good evening.